Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel and sneak peek day 5 for our upcoming 5th birthday release. And we are going to take a look at some super fun things today, but also make sure you join us tomorrow for the full release video. We're having Instagram hops and YouTube hops too, so join us for that. First thing we're looking at today is so fun. It is the Trinity Treat Box. You can see it here. It's a one-piece die set, and it's going to cut out 2 pieces to create this one box. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. If you have a large die cutting machine where you can cut an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, if you butt the end of the die up against the edge of the paper, that cut line will just butt up against it. You can easily cut out 2 of these boxes from one piece of 8.5 by 11. So I thought I would share that little tip with you in today's video. Here you can see again, I'm going to just make sure the line of the die across the bottom lines up or hits the edge of that paper, and then you have this paper left over and you've got your 2 pieces. So you're going to hook these together end to end and then wrap it around, hook the other end together. I'm going to show you in my demonstration at the end of this video, but that's what the box looks like put together. But there is something super cool about this box. Oh, it's about 4 inches by 3 inches and 2 inches wide. There is an add-on die set for this that creates a shaker box. There are 6 dies in this set, and I'm going to show all the 6 dies to you. They might not mean anything just looking at them, but they do something so cool to this treat box. So I'm going to show you them, and then my demonstration today is making a shaker treat box for you. So stay tuned and you can see me put one of these shaker boxes together. But here's a couple examples I've already made. You can see it cuts a window that wraps around the edges of this box, and it's a 3D shaker window, and there's still room inside to add some goodies, and I think it's just the coolest. It's so much fun. It's a little space to decorate, so you don't have to really get super elaborate. It fits a gift card perfectly, and you still have room for goodies to go with it. So it's a really fun gift box or party favor. I'm in love with it. So we'll look more at that in just a minute. But first, we're going to look at the Modern Embossed window panel number 1 and window panel number 2. These are A2 size dies. They are going to die cut out a panel that has an embossed edge around the outer edge and around the circle opening. There are 2, and they are different size circles. The smaller is 2.25 inches. The larger is 2.75 inches. And they look great layered together. I love that. So here's what they look like when die cut out. You can see that embossed line around the edge and around the circle, and what they look like layered. They're really fun and a good like staple piece that you can use with everything you already have, right? Okay, also you can use your circle dies and they will nest into that embossed line of the circle if you want to cut out other sized circles. So I've done that here, creating 2 additional panels, and I can put all 4 of those together and get kind of a tunneled look. Super cool. We'll see that in a card in just a minute, but first we're going to look at this new stencil. Oh my goodness, Stars and Sprinkles. This is such a fun stencil set. There are 4 stencils, which I love because then you can do 4 different colors. The stencils are 6 by 6 and they have etched lines in them, so you can easily line them up with your previous stenciling. So that is very helpful, and I will be using these in my demonstration project today, but here I just thought I would show you what it looks like after the 4th layer of stenciling, and it is so very cute. You could use this for birthdays. You could also use it for like a baby shower. That here is my birthday card I made with it. Of course, I made a shaker with a bunch of our new embellishments, which I will be showing you in today's super long video, and that's why it's so long, because we have so many embellishments. But before we do any more stenciling, we've got to address this problem, which is not a problem anymore, because we have new blender brush accessories. These are our color indicators. There are 2 pieces in the set. One goes into the lid of your blending buddy, and the other goes right on the handle. It has a little notch there. You just pull it open, snap it in. You can hang it, and you can flip it over, and it's flush with the top, and it indicates which color that brush is for. We've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and teal, purple, pink, black, white, brown, and gray. So lots for you to be able to use your blender brushes in a dedicated color. Also, if you are like excited and aggressively open your blending brush and the little color indicator pops out of the bottom, you can do this trick, which I've done with mine, is add a glue dot to the bottom and stick it down, and then it will not come loose. So there's my little tip for you with that. And on to our next stencil. This is the Under C Stencil. Oh my gosh, you will not believe this. It is so gorgeous. It is a 6x9 stencil set. It is a 3-piece stencil set, and it also has 3 masks. So Undersea Adventure is the name of the stencil set. I think I got it wrong the first time, but there's the 3 masks, and now here are the 3 stencils. So you're going to use this to create a scene. So you've got 2 pieces on this one stencil that layer up with each other, so you can have a really thin sea bottom, and then your kind of hills with plants and a little rock feature. There's even a little school of fish, but this is the part that makes it amazing. It's the rays of light that shine through the water. Oh my goodness, look at it. This is one stenciled out. I did not put the fish on there, but oh my gosh, I love it. It is so magical. And here's a card I've done with it. I will be making a video of this exact card, so stay tuned for that very soon. And now it is time to take a look at the new embellishments hitting the shop. We have 32 new embellishments, I believe. Here we have some pink confetti, and these are flat with a little bit of a raised lip around the edge. So there's 3 different shades of pink. I'm going to show you them up close here. These have a very reflective, pearlescent, rainbowy finish. I love them. They are great for shaker cards, and I've been making a ton of them lately. So I've been using these, and I enjoy them in a shaker because they're very low profile. So they're going to move around well and not take up a lot of space. So perfect. And we have them in so many different colors. A lot of these are softer colors, and they're just so very pretty. They mix well together, and I think that has to do with how they have that kind of a soft color tone to them. And you'll see them in my demonstration today. I'm going to use 3 or 4 different colors, so you'll see what I mean with the mixing of the colors. But if you want to see these more up close, be sure to check out the shop on June 8th, and you can see each color name and what they look like on the website. So they'll be there. And oh, I love this one. It is like a clear with that iridescent pearlized finish. So good. And whatever falls on my table, it goes into my party mix. All right, so here's another different kind of confetti bits. These are metallic matte. Yeah, they're gorgeous. That's the gold. Here's the silver. So they have that matte finish, just looks so soft. They also remind me of money. So if you're going to make a treasure chest or something with all of our under the sea things, you might want to use these in your treasure chest because there's, you know, pennies, dimes, quarters, and gold. So there you go. Aren't they gorgeous? Okay, now we have some brand new rhinestones. I love rhinestones. These are very reflective, and they are gorgeous. Of course, I love rhinestones. I use them all the time as embellishments on the front of my card. So having these in these different colors is so awesome. Plus, they just are really beautiful with that reflective shine on them. They kind of, yeah, that one wanted to play. It wanted to come out and play. So I put it in a little tray to clean up my mess so you can see it up close, and then we'll move on to the reflective lilac. So gorgeous. But like I said, we have rhinestones in so many colors in the shop, and so adding these in is so fun to have them in different like shades of a color. And of course, the clear ones, no matter what the finish, are probably my most favorite. But these ones are reflective rainbow, so they have the different colors of the rainbow, but it's really giving me Halloween vibes. I'm excited to use those for Halloween. This is Storm Cloud, I think, which is actually what is happening outside of my house right now. Like, I'm hoping my computer doesn't like shut down in a power outage as I'm doing this voiceover. We keep getting warnings on our phone and the TV, and that storm cloud is exactly what it looks like outside, like this reddish brown sky. It's crazy. Yeah, anyways, let's move on because these are metallic. Those ones I just showed you, they're like a solid metallic copper color, gorgeous. And here's some more reflective. They're like silver. These ones look like a disco ball to me. And then the sun catcher, just a slightly different kind of iridescent finish to them. So pretty, so gorgeous. And then we have black and white. So these are solid gemstones, and there's so many different sizes in this, and there's teeny tiny ones. Like those ones right there are small enough you could decorate your fingernail with them. And then the white is the same. I have already used the white on a card. I love them. It's like milk glass is what it looks like. It's so gorgeous. Okay, speaking of shakers, these are the best. They are completely flat discs. One side is just solid. The other side is glitter. Yeah, so you got to have the sparkle, right? And they have different size circles in the mix, which is great. You have choices, you know, what's going to fit your particular card. However, I have to mention that these are amazing for your shaker cards. They just glide around in there like so smoothly. I love them. So you've got your gold, your silver, and your champagne and your black. We also have a clear and a white already in the shop. Okay, now we have one set of clay elements. These are the rainbow clay bits, and they have a white center with a colored outer edge. They're bright and cheery and so fun. We also have enamel dots. I've already shown these in my sneak peek day 1 video. However, I wanted you to see them again because they're so yummy with their glittery goodness. Those are also brand new. So what do we need all these shaker bits for? How about some shaker panels? I'm so excited about these. Shaker cards are my favorite to make. And now we have pouches that you can use to make what do you like to call it? An infinity edge shaker. And we have 3 different size circles. The largest is 4.25 inches, and there are 5 in a pack. And if you just want to try out the circles, then you should get the variety pack. It has 3 of each size, and they are so much fun. I have already made a circle-shaped shaker card with those. I will show it to you in this video. And then we have slimline. So we have a slimline shaker panel, and then slimline layer. So if you want to make it all the way to the edge to edge shaker, use the slimline panel. If you want to have a cardstock base with a border all the way around, then use the layer. One is 8.5 by 3.5, the other is 8 by 3. We also have a mini slimline panel. So fun. Those are 3 by 6. And those are great for just a little fun mini shaker. We also have A2 shakers and A2 layer shakers. So again, one that's going to fit your 5.5 by 4.25 card, and one that's going to be 4 inches by 5.25. So if you want that card base layer all the way around your shaker, you have that option. So we've got our A2, our slimline, our mini slimline, and our circles. If you guys love these as much as I do, maybe in the future we could have other sizes. I don't know, but squares would be fun. Somebody already asked me about that. Okay, so now we're going to show you how these work. We're going to first remove that protective layer that keeps it safe from getting scratched, and then when you remove it, you have this super shiny, nice pouch there. Okay, so now we want to put some rip and stick tape all the way around the edge of your background panel, and then only remove the back on 3 sides. Go ahead and lay that on the back side of the panel and fold up the edges on the scored line, and it will stick down to your ripstick tape. And then I like to use a little crease tool there to really make sure it sticks down. It's so helpful. I pulled out some of our new confetti bits that totally match this watercolor background I had in my stash. And yeah, I'm a little bit generous with the confetti bits, but that's how I like it. Sometimes I just want a little, other times I go a little crazy, but there's so many pieces in those packs, so many. All right, so there it is, and I did turn this into a card, so I thought you'd want to see that. I have some dolphins, some fish, some little hiding out mermaids, and this card is just so much fun and so quick and easy to do with the pouches already ready to go. So here's a few other full panel shakers I've already made I thought I would share with you in case you haven't seen the previous sneak peek videos. These are all from that, but here's that circle one with the largest circle pouch, and yeah, it's super duper fun. I'm going to be making more circles. And you could do just a circle shaker that's all the way edge to edge and put that on the front of your card with the smaller sizes. There's the mini slimline. Oh, that walrus. He is so cute with the donuts on his tusks. Love it. And then, oh, love, love, love this card. It is with the Jellyfish Wish stamp set and die set and coordinating stencil. That was on sneak peek day 3, I think. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, so now let's move on to our demonstration. I have that Trinity Treat Box there, and I'm going to stencil it with the Stars and Sprinkles stencil set. So remember, there are 4 stencils in this set. So I'm going to be using 4 different shades of orange to add layers of this stencil set onto my panel. And I will do this 2 times because remember, you need 2 of these Trinity Treat Box pieces to create 1 box. And I'm going to show you how to put it together, and I'm going to show you the shaker box add-on with it. The inks I'm using here are from Altenew. You can buy them in sets of 4, so there's 4 different shades of orange in this one set, which is perfect for the stencil set. But also, I really thought this would be so much fun with like some glitter paste, but I didn't want to take the time for it to dry today. So I decided just to do 4 layers of orange and forego the glitter for today. But another day, I will totally do that with the stencil. Okay, I have the adhesive where I need it to put this box together, but for the shaker box, we only want to adhere the 2 pieces side to side. Then we're going to pull out this die right here, which creates the window into our box. Now, I'm going to have a full-length video on how to make this shaker box, so the next time you need this video to make your own, you can watch that full-length video instead of having to fast forward through this one. So there'll be options for you. Both will be on the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. So here on the left side of the screen, you can see that pink box I already die cut. This rectangle piece is the background for your shaker box. I die cut it from some decorative paper and I will insert that there, but I wanted to show you how to fold the box. You're going to fold away from you and then towards you. So you'll have kind of a Z fold on the 2 longer sides, and then everything else is going to get folded away from you, folded back. And then I'm going to show you exactly how to put the adhesive on, and first we'll put this decorative piece into the background, and you could do without this part, but I think it's really cool that they have a die that fits it exactly, and you can add decorative paper, which is what I like to do. So here's all the flaps with the rip and stick tape adhered to it. You want to note the end flaps on the sides, you want to put the tape close to the center. This die right here cuts the window that's going to close up your shaker box. So you want to attach this to that pink box and not the treat box. So you're going to make a shaker box that's then going to attach to your treat box. So I have removed the adhesive backing on one of the long sides and the tiny little flaps, and I'm sticking that down to the window sheet so that it's flush with the edge of one side. And then you're going to put these tiny flaps on the side of the shaker or the acetate window. So that acetate window actually folds, and that's where the little flaps are going to go onto that side panel of the window sheet. Okay, so now I have the longer side flaps I'm adhering down, and then one side you want to leave open, not only for your shaker bits, but also I forgot to decorate my panel. So I'm going to do that now. I have stamped the party snake 2 times. I colored one of them up and only colored the balloons on the second one. So I'm going to die cut both, but I'm going to do a little surgery and cut the balloons away from the snake, and that is what I'm going to put on the inside of my shaker. So I just have more balloons on the inside of my little shaker box there. So cut those apart, and then thanks to the help of my tweezers, I can go ahead and decorate the inside of this box just like that. And one of those balloons you can see doesn't go all the way to the bottom. That's okay because I'm going to put shaker bits in here and we're not going to be able to see that string just hanging there. But even so, it could be just floating up into the air. So either way, I thought it was fine. Okay, I have a sentiment for the inside as well, also from the Party Snake set that says, "You're super." That's so fun. Okay, so now shaker bits. These are all of those confetti pieces that I was talking about. I'm going to mix the colors. So I've got the pink, the orange, the yellow, and that kind of sea foam color. I think that one's actually called sea foam. And then lemon chiffon. Oh my goodness, they're so gorgeous. And you can see that they mix really well together because they're such light colors. It just makes a really good mix that looks like it was just meant to be. So we'll shake that up, and then it's time to close up the top. So you just want to tuck that in so that the edge of the little tabs are flush with the edge of the shaker box, the window sheet, so to speak. Okay, now we're going to attach our shaker box to our treat box. So I've got some ripstick tape at the top and the bottom of my window. I'm going to line my box up with the scored lines, and there's scored lines at the top and the bottom. Also, before you stick it down, make sure that your shaker box is not showing in your window. You can just not press it down hard and adjust it if you need to. Then on the inside, I put my tape in a U shape, and then this should be lined up again with that score line, so you can just close that and stick it down really easily. I'll repeat that on the other side and then put the box together with this last flap, and then it's time to do the bottom of the box. So just those side pieces have the double stick tape. I like to use a little liquid glue on the edges of the longer flaps. Then I put it down, but then I like to let it set for a minute with a heavy block in it, and then I know it's going to stick down really well. So while that's happening, I am going to show you some options for decorating the window. So we have a big frame here and then a decorative strip. So the frame is meant to go all the way around that shaker window. It's even going to fold and go all the way to the side of that window. So that's really cool. Or you can have this strip here. It's just going to go edge to edge, but it fits perfectly. I had yet to make a box with this particular element, so that's why I decided to go with it for today. Plus, I love this bright pink paper. I thought it was really fun to go with this box. All right, so there it is. There it is. We're going to decorate it now. So adding that snake to the front, and now I just kind of have a little bit of a 3D scene with the balloons going on inside the box. I've got a sentiment in there, and of course my beautiful confetti pieces. So much fun. All right, so you just pinch the top together and insert those little notches into the slits on the side of the box that the die creates for you. I die cut out a circle from that same paper, but use the opposite side so I could have the polka dots. And then I'll use some of our new rainbow sparkle enamel dots to go around that in the coordinating colors because they have all the colors that I have in my box. It's so much fun. All right, so there we have it. That is my completed Trinity Treat Box with shaker add-on. So remember, I will have a second video of this project that's a little bit more full length and in depth, so you can easily recreate this on your own, and you can find that on the Trinity Stamps channel as of release day. So watch out for that. And also make sure that you're joining us on release day, not only on our YouTube channel, but for our hops. And also the stamps that I just used is a bonus gift we're giving away during release time. For any $100 order, you get the stamp and the die set. So come back and see us soon for our release. I can't wait for you guys to play with this new stuff. I am loving it so much. So I will see you all again very soon on the next video. Happy stamping. Bye.